Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for October. This will be your bonus love reading, so we're going to dive specifically into your romantic life, whether you're single or in a relationship. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards up, and while I do this, I just want to let you guys know that I did release my online tarot reading course, so go ahead and check that out at spiritpsychic.org. The link will be in the description as well as the comment section, and that will take you from a beginner all the way to a professional when it comes to your ability to read cards in a confident way and access your own psychic abilities. So, Aries, let's dive into it. What is in store for your love life this month? Okay, this is the card that came out. And it says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So Aries, there could be some stressors going on in your life right now that can be a little bit challenging and frustrating to deal with and may actually, I don't want to say it's getting in the way of your love life, but it could be a stressor that's on you and affecting how you show up in your love life and how you show up in life in general. So there could just be some crazy stuff going on. And you know, I don't think you're alone on this. You're the first bonus love reading I'm filming for October, but we just had eclipse season, so a lot of us are going through or have gone through some intense either like drama changes in our family and relationship dynamics. And so yes, it does feel like some big change is taking place when it comes to your family or relationship dynamics. Okay, I'm seeing things like no longer speaking to certain family members or going through breakups or even like getting into new relationships. It just feels like there's these sweeping, drastic changes in your relationships themselves that you may be dealing with at this time, and you're just maybe wanting to relax and calm down a little bit. We have trickery coming out with the heart chakra. Some of you guys may have a hard time trusting when it comes to love, trusting the universe delivering when it comes to love and romance, trusting like if you have a new partner, you know, will they actually be here forever or will this end? And a message here is to trust the process, trust where you're at and where things are going, and understand that, you know, there's no point in worrying about those things that are outside of your control. You could have been trusting somebody in your past that misused your trust and they were not actually trustworthy. And so a small part of you, whenever it experiences love coming in and opening up to love, you know, it may start to get anxiety or these sensations, like if you start a new healthy relationship, for example, but you have a past of being like cheated on or just having relationship traumas in general, whether that be familial, friendship, or romantic, you may start developing like anxiety symptoms when you first start opening your heart up to someone new. You may have a hard time eating and sleeping or overthinking things, you know, and that's why it's so important to sit with your emotions when you feel them and really unpack them. So Aries, I feel like this would be a really good time. October would be a really good time to do some meditation, maybe some journaling, especially if a lot has just been going on emotionally for you recently. Give yourself the space to sit and really enjoy emotions. And it's not even just bad emotions. This could be good emotions too. Like if you find yourself in a new relationship or just having a lot of good, happy life events unfold, you may not even be experiencing that love and that happiness on a full level if you are just having a lot going on in your life right now and, you know, constantly filling your schedule up or just not even allowing yourself to sit with these emotions in the first place. And that would be a real shame, you know, when we're experiencing the beautiful things in life, that we don't really feel it at the level that we can access it because there are other more challenging emotions there that perhaps we don't want to sit with. But that's the thing, like if you numb yourself out to the challenging emotions, you're also numbing yourself out to the more positive emotions. So that's one thing to be mindful of. And then we have the full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Yeah. And I feel this message here of like, don't self-sabotage the good relationships that are going on in your life and the love that's here for you. You know, it feels, Aries, like there's actually something that's really working in your love life. And like I said, this could be a great relationship that some of you find yourself in, or you found a really great person, or maybe even if you're single, this could be like you just have a good thing going on for yourself, you know? But it just feels like something really exciting is happening, and there's some more happiness that you're having access to right now, you know, more blessings, more abundance for yourself. And Spirit is saying, like, yeah, this is real. You know, this doesn't have to magically disappear one day. This doesn't have to be something that is temporary and then we're going to bring you back to suffering, you know? Like, just enjoy this for what it is in the present moment. You've done the work, Aries. You've done the work to be able to hold the blessings and love that is currently presenting itself to you in your life. You know, maybe previously you were not operating at a capacity that could hold those blessings for a long time. You know, for example, maybe you always wanted a great, loving relationship, but you were too busy either being emotionally closed off or chasing emotionally unavailable partners or something like that. Like, you did not have the capacity to see an emotionally available partner and something beautiful for what it was in the past. And maybe that led you to some self-sabotaging behaviors. But now you've done a lot of healing, you've done a lot of changing and growing, and maybe you spent some time to yourself, and it's like you're able to hold a lot more success for yourself. And I'm seeing that this does not just apply to your love life. This applies to other areas as well. Maybe previously your energy, your vibration couldn't hold on to a great amount of wealth, prosperity, health, etc., because your personal vibration was a little bit out of alignment with that. There was still more work that you needed to do inside to get to where you're at currently and to be able to bring these blessings into your life. You've already done that work. And, you know, the universe isn't playing tricks on you by bringing good, amazing things to you at this time. You know, it's all in alignment. So what don't let pride get in the way is trying to say is, you know, don't self-sabotage this to give yourself the false sense of control, thinking, letting your fear-based mind decide, you know what, this is going to end anyways horribly, so let me end it first so it doesn't hurt as much. That's self-sabotage. So you're being asked not to self-sabotage. Okay, we have the Fool in reverse. Exactly. See, this is what I'm saying. There is a new, beautiful, prosperous beginning trying to come through in your love life. Like, this could be a beautiful relationship. And even just in your life in general, like, this could be just a lot of beautiful things coming up, ideas that you have and projects that you want to work on, whatever. And it's like, you know, don't be afraid to lose yourself in that and really give yourself to the experience. We have the King of Cups coming out in reverse. Okay, interesting. I want to see what comes out around this. We have the Moon. See, King of Cups in reverse. This is an influence of somebody who is very much not really in control of their own emotions. So they may sort of make their emotional happiness other people's problems and maybe a little bit more passive aggressive when it comes to their communication and just overall emotionally exhausting. This could have been somebody that you dealt with. This could have even been a reflection of you in the past a little bit. You know, it's kind of that thing like where you think that you want this great deep love, but you may actually be emotionally unavailable or avoidant. And one form that can manifest is by chasing emotionally unavailable or avoidant people, or people who just really are the exact opposite of that, overly clingy and suffocating emotionally in a negative way, because they represent that desire within you to be close to someone, to be loved deeply, you know? And it's like in the past, maybe those are the only two types of people you attracted for yourself. And so there could be some emotional confusion that can pop up when the universe finally tries bringing you someone who is neither of those things and is actually really amazing for you. And so some of you guys may have some anxiety, especially if you're in a newer relationship, of like, well, where is this going to go? Like, you're needing that control to know exactly how this is going to unfold. But, you know, sometimes things have to take their time. And again, don't let pride get in your way. You don't necessarily have to have all the answers, especially immediately, on the timing. The timing may be a big deal for you. Like, I want to know exactly when we're going to get closer in this way and in that way. It's like we can't always predict those things immediately, especially. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. I don't think you guys are used to receiving the level of love that you have previously given out. We We have the Page of Pentacles upright, right next to that. And it's like, finally, the universe seems to be wanting to give the amount that you give. And there could be people in your life, especially your love life, that want to give at the level that you give. And some of you guys, it could be just startling. It could be like, oh, wow, I wasn't really expecting that. I mean, is there something wrong with you? Like, don't doubt your blessings. Don't self-sabotage these blessings either. And then final card out, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's this feeling of like, when will it come true? A sense of like impatientness that I'm sort of picking up from you, Aries. Even if you're already in a connection, it's like, okay, well, when is it gonna, reach the next level? When is it going to ascend in commitment? Like, you're really wanting to know this information. And I think that need to know that is sort of blocking you from fully enjoying the connection for what it is, or the present moment for what it is in the present moment. So yeah, I mean, I just look back to this beautiful card. You may not always understand why certain things happen, or the timing in which things happen, but there's always a higher purpose. And the experiences that you went through previously in the past with these emotionally avoidant and also emotionally overwhelming people contributed to certain lessons that you needed to learn in order to manifest soul family sort of relationships. And through that turmoil, this blessing is able to connect with you. It was almost like you had to go through this turmoil or certain turmoil to prep your soul into being one that can accept and receive love. Because like we said previously, I don't know, maybe based off of your childhood or your upbringing, you may have dealt with King of Cups reverse energy, very emotionally overwhelming individuals. This could even be manipulators, people who use your emotions against you, like, oh, well, I did everything I can, and you owe me this because you're my son or my daughter, or whatever, just emotionally overwhelming scenario. You may not be used to receiving unconditional love, so in the past you maybe have accepted these less than relationships. And, it was helping you to consciously integrate the lessons that you needed to integrate in order to be somebody who can, like we said, vibrationally hold big, beautiful blessings such as soulmates and love. So I feel you doing some soul integration work with that still. And that's why I'm saying, like, if I were an Aries this month, I would definitely make some time to do some journaling, some reflecting, some meditating. Meditating on the concept of like learning how to just drop down into this present moment and be in your heart space as opposed to your head space too much, and just feel an overwhelming amount of gratitude for the feelings and the experiences and the challenges and the lessons that you have in the present moment. It's not all quote unquote good. Life comes with challenges and delays and things that we have to learn always. There's always like an equal amount of shadow to light. And just dropping down into that heart-based consciousness of like, I'm grateful for it all. And the lessons that are available for me, the feelings that are available for me here, I'm just vibing out in the present moment. That will really help you this month. That's what I would do if I were an Aries. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead, or your love life rather. Sometimes I forget what readings we're doing. Of your love life. I also just posted the weekly videos. I'll be posting some more weeklies in a few days, and then I think next week I should be posting Next week I'll be posting the mid-October reading, so check that out. Subscribe for that, and like this video, comment, subscribe. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, and my tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.